Y'all when we make love on the iPad, half freak out in the back of the Titan. No one that can make me feel so good. You are the sweetest girl on the island.
When I was down and out, had no means to take you out. You were always there for me. And now I'm flying high. No, I'm still your guy. And you mean the world to me.
Because why?
My girl, my girl. You are my girl, my girl.
Listen all day every day on your favorite streaming platform. The clean, fresh sound. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
Beat.
9:23. We're back right here on Roleza and Didi. Hey, watch the face she giving me.
Oh, Lord, people every day.
Oh, I just love it. Wow. Amazing.
You remember like one of those siblings who would just do something because they know that you're going to provoke the person. So, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So, we are in our Talk to Us segment, and already we can't even announce it, but let's take this call. Somebody else was calling before you call after. Hi, Anita. Morning.
Yes, there. Me again. Now, this subject with children is a very ticklish situation, ladies. How do you put the blame at times? Dianna, I don't know if you have that in your book. You know the saying, the more you watch is the less you see?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, this is not bad talk, what I'm going to tell you. I don't drink. I had a friend. I was very close to her, and she had a daughter that used to go to school. This lady used to drop the daughter to school. Sometimes if she can't go, she have a taxi. She would choose where this child go. And the next thing, the child was sick, and when she took the girl to the doctor, she was 3 months pregnant. And she fainted right there. How you think she got pregnant? See if you could take a guess.
Taxi driver?
No. Right in school, the boy and her used to pass their script. That's what she told you. They were meeting in the toilet at school. So now, I mean, how can you blame a mother like that? You know, and when Gary used to be on the radio, I was saying certain things on Jambons. I don't know if you still listen. Good morning, Jambons. Jambons said, Anita, the world is changing. And I have to realize that, yes, I know. But you change with the world if you can afford to change with the world. Some of us can't afford to change with the world, and we try. You know, I mean, it's just red eye, and some of the parents do encourage it. I mean, like, you know, you can't afford light bill, but then here, because your child would come home and tell you, oh, mommy, this have so phone, this have this game. And hey, every room have a TV, everyone have a game, and the game going, the TV going, and then hey, because you could pay $1 down, you go on and you have all these gadgets. When the ending of the month, now you have to choose between the light bill and you one neighbor see that so come back for the thing there. And then you're going to get on radio, oh, the light bill high. And come on.
Priorities.
I mean, you feel me where I'm going? So some of these street children, I'm not saying that they don't get bad treatment, you know, but ladies, is not all the time. Mothers try to do the best, but they want to run competition with Mr. That and Mr. This child. And they start to beg, they stay away from home, and it goes on and it goes on. But so sometimes, and I know mothers and treat children, you know, I brought up 2 boys on my own. We are from the same generation. Let me knock on wood. And I haven't faced the police for them because I discipline from all o'clock. You know, my big son one time, and I'll be quick. he came and, well, I run pipe in the yard, and because I didn't have wall on the boathouse yet to put in back. So we had to wash the ways outside by the sink. One day he come, he say, Anta, them boy gave me joke and say that I was a girl. And the tears came to my eye and I walk away. In the evening, I call him and I say, let's stop. He said, Anta, that done. I said, but here, we didn't finish. I said, here, you'll always have a place to sleep. I don't believe in putting people outside. I said, but here, I would not do what it takes to put the food on the table and your brother wash the way. So the decision is yours. And he knew Anta meant that. I never heard a word about it. Some parents would just say, well, if you don't want to wash your hands, no, it ain't going so. So sometimes we don't discipline from early, and when it get out of hand, so it goes both ways. And sometimes the children, I would have a child and see she coming home, Dianna and Roleza, with a $400 sneakers, and I know I could only afford a 20. And now some of the mothers end up putting the foot in it and wear it. I mean, you have a child and the father picking up me and that child and your daughter, his friend, and the daddy picking them up, but hey, daddy dropping off his daughter first and then dropping home mine's own later. Why is that? No, so the blame goes on both sides, ladies. I'm gone.
All right,
okay,
thanks,
take care. Bye. Yeah.
All right, so yes, we are in our Talk to Us segment at this time. This is where we allow you, the listeners, to call in and speak on just about anything that you wish to raise. It could be in relation to something that we discussed before or something that you wish to get our thoughts and our opinions on. All right, so we have a caller. All right, so all callers, remember that you have a 3-minute maximum limit, please.
Hello, Teresa and Dianna.
Hi.
Hi,
Give me
Dave.
some water, boy. Somebody fetch me some water, please. Anyhow, interesting morning. I heard Dianna with her local saying and expression. How do you call those things again? Anyhow.
Yeah, proverbs.
Do you know what is meant? Well, since I'm growing up as a child, you would hear when certain things happening among our people. If it's a hard problem to solve, you'll hear say we have to go down in sackcloth and ashes. What does that mean, Dianna?
You got to go and pray. Pray and it's prayer, but it's not just prayer alone. I've heard it before. I can't give you the proper explanation, but I know praying is involved.
Because sackcloth too is some kind of goat skin you had to go down in and all of that. When I check it out, right? You had to like dress special, like to go down.
Literally dress in the clothes.
Had to go down in sackcloth. But how many of us going down in sackcloth and ashes now? Anyhow, in the same breath, I heard the NDP candidate for Central Leeward interviewed by Jomo last night on this station. And I want to big up, oh gosh, what's his name? Oh, Mr. Conroy Huggins. I know of the name a while now. And I tell you, I was really, really, really impressed. Really. So, to you, Conroy Huggins, wherever you are, my name is Dave Roberts, and you are the kind of people I want to hear coming into leadership of this country.
All right, Dave, let me engage you a little bit. What about what he said made you so impressed?
Well, first of all, he has a good record of community service, development as an educator. He would have done a lot in terms of education and so on. And the sad part about that is to know that under this ULP regime, he became a victim of this. He lost his job because he refused to take, they call it vaccine, some kind of vaccine. And that is only now we hear how dangerous that vaccine has or was to a lot of our people. A lot of our people have died as a result of this thing. So, but Conroy Huggins, he has a nice radio voice. I really enjoyed listening to him. And you see, I don't waste no time. Once I hear sensible things, positive things, I love to big up my people. That's who I am.
Okay.
Just like how I love you, Roleza, and when you do good things, I will big you up. And, well, the same goes to Dianna, so don't feel
I find you
right?
saying I love you,
So
Roleza,
I am
plenty,
just expressing feelings for all those good people, because we really need good people in service and the Grenadians. You know, too much bad people in service now.
We have
Service
good
and the
people,
Grenadians.
Dave, aren't you
Hello?
good? We have good
Of course
people,
I'm good.
right? So we have good people still,
Yeah,
man.
and I love when you realize that I am a good person, right? And you stay good, stay sweet, stay nice, and all of that. Love you. Bye
All
bye.
right, bye, Dave. All right, so we are in our talk to us segment. So yes, persons, you can feel free to go ahead and call us if you wish for us to. I know several persons are trying to call before, so you could call to let us know. And we have someone else. Hi, Bongo morning.
Yeah, greetings. Blessed morning to you all, each one in the studio and your listeners. Yeah, you were speaking on a matter of children and drop out and so on, right? In schools and what appropriate measure to be taken. I think we need a more aggressive system to monitor children when they go to school. I think basically when a child is being registered, they usually take numbers from parents and so on. And in this world of today, most of your parents may have a phone or have a neighbor or friend that has a phone also. So they could get in touch, right? And I think that in the school, there should be somebody responsible. I know that the head teacher, the principal is solely responsible of the overall operation of the school. But I think you should have somebody designated that make a check when the roll call do call, or as we say, and school begins and every class begins. Monitor all teachers to see who is absent. Get that name of that person, that child, whoever, that youth. They will go forward in the office, sit down, and then start to make the calls to find out what's happening. And if the parents said, okay, I send the child to school, they left this morning well dressed and took the van and so on, then they must have someone to police that child now, or I say look over. I don't mean directly police from the establishment, but someone now who can maybe in some country they have some people similar like police duty that goes around and look.
Would be culturancy officers.
Yeah, and saying like Iran, where you have these people that goes around and look for women who had not covered and then beat them up. So you look around and you search and you see and you make inquiries and see what's happening. And if that child you realize been doing that, you have accounts in the school, calling the parents, see what is going on with that child. Maybe something that deflecting that child. Maybe she's being bullied or he's being bullied and he don't want to come because John is there always humbugging him or picking on him, whatever, and he just get downcurrent because some of these youths mind is not that strong discipline. So we need some aggressive system, because it won't be good as Anita said, somebody drop off there and they go there and then we get pregnant and all these folks. So you don't know what can happen, and some guys take advantage of these situations, especially young ladies, young girls, So we need to have that, more aggressive and more boldly. You have no respect of person. If a parent has to be disciplined, there's some measures you got to put in place. I don't know what can be put in place. I don't want to say, but some form of discipline measures, will be taken up. Right. Because in the more developing countries, they operate very serious, especially in the United States that we are referred to. The system is completely different from here when coming on these aspects with children and parents and all that, So I think we need to keep an eye out on these youths and monitor the system, and keep abreast of what's happening in our schools with our children. They are our future, And nothing is wrong in giving a child, a little work to do at home. It's a very disciplined measure. It brings about discipline of mind, to be responsible. You get up so an hour, you gotta make up the bed. You the biggest girl in the house. You have 3 bedrooms. Make up the bed or sweep out the room. The one the boys might have go and sweep the yard. So, but make sure they do it. It's nothing pressing or nothing wrong in these things. Some of us came up like that, So some children have nothing to do. Just jump up in your hour, just take a shower, they get a break on the ground and disappear. Have nothing to do when they come home either.
Okay.
So we need to discipline and train in mind.
Correct.
So thanks a lot for giving me time. Hopefully to see you all maybe next day.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Bongo.
Dianna's keeping secret,
No, she isn't. She isn't. I know exactly what you meant when you said that. So no, she isn't. All right.
Yes. Yeah, thanks a lot.
No
And have a
problem.
blessed day.
Take care.
And keep that joy and good spirit out.
All right. We have another caller. Hi, caller. Morning. Hello? Hello.
Can
All
you
right.
hear me now?
We're not getting you. I was trying to sing the kiss, but I guess I failed miserably. All right. Okay, so we are again in our Talk to Us. So if you wish to be interactive with us on this particular topic, or you want to raise a topic of your own, you can go ahead and do so. Evans, yes, I recognize that you are laughing a lot. I'm leaving you there with that.
457-9997. That's the number to call, or 532-9997. That's the numbers. Those are the numbers that you can call to get in contact with us right here on WEFM. It's your program as much as it is ours. It's our we program. So
right. There's a thing that I can't remember. Somebody said something that caused me to think. Hi, caller, morning.
Hello, can you hear me?
We're hearing you now. Yes, morning.
Okay. Okay. So last week, Dianna interject on the Shake Up program. They were talking about culture, right?
That was a good program.
That was the first time.
I thought it was a good program. Go ahead, Creed.
Yeah, is it the first time you interject on the Shake Up program, or you interject sometimes?
If I made any comments before, it was usually off air because my mic is usually muted when I'm doing that. But that time I just unmuted and said something.
Because I want to warn you about that program. If they're dealing with partisan politics, my advice to you is not to participate, because Crystal, she could give you stories when she participated in that program. The audience, the hardcore ULP supporters were very hostile to her. So I'm warning you ahead of time. Just let their guys do the politics and stay away far from it. Unless you're gonna pick one side, if you want to be fair, don't participate in the program. If you're gonna be one-sided and support ULP and talk good about ULP, then that's fair enough. But don't try to be fair on that program. If you
Chris, as I'm listening to you, it's these things, it's so disheartening to me. And I understand why you're saying it, Queens, because you are trying to protect Dianna in a sense, right? But why do we have to be like that? I remember hearing that.
I was sorry for Crystal.
Yeah, I remember hearing that. But why does it have to be that way? If, yes, it is a program that is being hosted by the ULP, but if I'm not in agreement with what somebody's saying, why can't I ask a question and people don't beat me up for it?
That's true. That's very true. I agree with you.
That is what I have a problem with.
The same thing happened on the other side too, on the NDP side thing. Same thing. When you call a lot of the programs, you have to just
follow line. Jeez, you Lord, no, we're not raising sheep. Queens, we're not raising sheep. Education revolution wasn't to create sheep.
It's sad.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, all right, guys, have a good morning. Bye-bye.
You as well. Take care.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. So I understand where Queens is coming from. I did hear of Crystal's experience, but it is just sad for me. It's just sad. I should be able to engage a hardcore ULP person in a conversation without feeling as if I am being run down.
Yes.
That's not how it's supposed to be. Hi, caller, morning. Caller, you have a minute. Sorry, you have a minute.
A minute. Oh boy.
Yeah, my apologies. I just noticed the time.
Yeah, but I just want to say quickly. I know Dianna made some comment on children doing so much and so much as a child before they have to go to school. I just want to share that I was going to mountain at 5 years old.
I knew somebody would come up with that. Okay, go ahead.
I take care of animals. After school, I go and I pick up mangoes and sold mangoes before I go to school. And in the evening, I have to go and take animals to the river, give them water and stuff like that. And I want to say that shaped my character to the point I came here. When I'm in America, I had a little business and I employed an individual from home who did not grow up that way. They got everything gold spoon in their mouth, and he couldn't take the job. He couldn't undergo with the job that I gave to him. So it helps a lot. The thing is that the scripture says, very quickly, the scripture says, in the last days, the heart of men will grow desperately wicked and deceitful above all things. God did not predict that because he ordained it. He predicted it because he knew that will happen. And that is a result of our parents not teaching our children right. You have children at 15 years old having children who can't take care of children. There's no strong morals. There is no, way to teach the children how to live, so that those children grow up having no guidance, no protection. I wish I could have had a lot more. I have a lot more to say, but I know I don't have the time. But I just want you guys to ponder on this idea. It's because working at an early stage, doing stuff molds the character of the child.
That depends on what. There's a difference between chores and what should I say, adult tasks. So I know I've heard people talk about, in the past, you had to tie out a little goat and go and do this before you go to school. And I don't have a problem with that. Now, you mentioned you used to sell mangoes before you go to school. I don't necessarily agree with that part, right? But okay. But the thing that I am saying is that there are parents who would leave it up to the children to do the duties that they're supposed to do before they're going to school. Or when they come home from school, they could go and do whatever little activities they have to do. Fine, no problem. But before they go to school, primary school children have to iron their clothes, their siblings' clothes, make breakfast for themselves and siblings and elderly persons in the home, sweep out the house before they go to school. That is too much for a child. Listen to me, the child that I know of that does those things, when she gets to school, she just put it on her head and is sleep. Does it?
Well, I understand. You don't give them too much. You give them a certain amount of thing that would help to build their character.
Yes.
But I also think that the government should have institution in place for children who are homeless, who are on the street. Pick them up, put them in the institution, teach them things for them to grow and have a good character in life and a sense of belonging. That is needed. I pray that the government would look into these, because there's a young man that 13 years old who they find the upper part is corroded, but the bottom part is something bad have happened to that child. And it's terrible. And 4 days, 4 killings. 4 days. 4 killings. That is terrible. All right.
Thanks again for your contribution.
All right. It is now 9:46 and we have to leave right now and head straight into our community deadline.